Hello everybody, my name is Riggs, and we are here with Minecraft, possibly doing the most chilled, laid-back video I've ever done. Oh god. Me and Buddy have just had a very exhausting day. But, so he's here in spirit. But,
I'm just too lazy to fucking turn it on right now.
That's alright. He's gonna keep me company. But anyway, yeah, I'm really tired. I've been busy all day since like 5 in the morning. It's like, I don't know, like 8:30 now. And I really just wanted to record something. And something I've always loved doing in Minecraft was building castles. As Buddy will attest, that's like one of my favorite things to do.
Basically.
I love to find the perfect spot, you know? Like a nice overcropping and like by an ocean or something. I really like to find the best spot. So this video, I don't know how long this video is going to be. It's probably going to be a long one, guys, just because
all unedited.
pretty much this is straight gameplay. The only edit you're going to see is my ending crap. But yeah, so we're going to try to find a nice place to build a castle here. Normally in survival what happens is that when I start building my castle, I don't make the base big enough. So it turns into like an ever widening vase. And sometimes when I do that it turns out okay, other times it just looks like you can obviously tell that I made the base way too tiny. But we're not gonna have that problem with creative. We're gonna start with the big old booty base. Maybe get wider because that seems to be kind of aesthetically pleasing. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Here we got... yeah! So there's a nice, actually, mountain right there. And it's got a nice little, little delta here. The problem, though, with the cliffs, I've learned, is I love rain and thunder in Minecraft. And if you build too high, you just get nothing but snow. See over there's all snow. And, like, that's cool, but it kind of blows. Because it sucks when you're building a castle and you just have snow constantly falling on it. Falling on it. So you kind of gotta find like the perfect spot. This is weird. This might be a good spot, but I know I'm gonna get snow eventually. And it's not wide enough, but it looks nice. You got plenty of mountains over there. A good thick forest. This is actually really a nice spot. It's got a nice... I put like a village on here. I can have a tower over here. Okay, you know what? I think this might be the... I think this might be it. I think this might be the spot. It's not as big as I would like, but that's okay.
I'm betting $5 right now that looks good. And then all of a sudden, halfway into it, he's gonna switch it over position.
That might happen. I mean, I'm gonna flatten it out and we're gonna see how it looks. You know what? I'm just gonna burn some of this junk. It's just... burn down these trees. Hopefully it doesn't destroy the whole beautiful forest. Alright, in the meantime I'm gonna take out this dirt. Sorry chickens, you're being evicted. Being evicted, chickens! You're in the way of progress. What's that called? Something domain, intimate domain. And intimating domaining these chickens.
He's annexing them.
Pretty much. I'm the government, get out.
He's annexing them and he's using his meat as nourishment.
It's okay, I'll build them a better chicken home in the future. So it'll be okay. Don't look at me, chicken. You scare me. I'm very fearful of chickens. I don't know if you guys actually know that about me.
You have a fear of chicken?
I actually have a fear of chickens. Like, not like a phobia, but... Dude,
but like, if you see like a group like going somewhere around your house, you would be terrified.
Yeah, I avoid them with all sincerity. Like, chickens they're unpredictable. They got razor sharp talons. They're jerks. They're just not the kind of animal I want to be around. I mean, they look weird. Their feathers are like uncomfortable. I don't like them, man. I don't care for chickens. I mean, it's an animal and I respect it, but it's not something I would have around the house just for fun. If that makes sense. Okay, we need to pick this up a notch. This is taking forever. I may have underestimated the undertaking I'm about to commence. This land is not big enough for the castle that I want by any degree. But I'm trying to see if I can make it work. It ain't big enough, buddy. It just ain't. But it looks nice now. These little chickens have some holes to play in. I guess we're gonna have to go on further. See what else we find. Let's go on this way. Yeah, so like I said, this is probably the most boring video I'm ever gonna upload. But just to give it as like a super chill, like, podcast kinda, you know, play.
So this is a podcast thing, you know, you're gonna have to have topics on it.
Topics, huh?
Just make sure they're nothing too sensitive, because you know people out there are very, very sensitive.
Nothing controversial.
Exactly. So Nazis. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, right. So, buddy, why don't you throw some topics out since you're not doing nothing else?
Wow. Okay.
I mean, I know you are, but I mean,
so passive aggressive.
I don't mean to be. A village. Come across the village.
Is there any
2 villages? Wow.
Is there any video games or movies that you're seeing in the future that you might be interested in?
It's funny that you mentioned that, dude, because you know I love Metro.
Oh yeah, I know you do, and so do I.
Yeah, we love Metro a lot, and I'm on the second game.
You're on Last Light right now.
Yeah, and I'm like 3 or 4 episodes ahead of what I posted right now. And it sucks because oh god, look at this cavern. I love Metro so much, and I could just sit down and play it like straight through.
I think you would enjoy the books if you had time to read them.
I really would. The problem though with me playing it is I get so into it that like 1 or 2 videos in and I don't have commentary anymore, you know. I'm just like so sucked into the game that I have nothing to say. So like I can only record a couple episodes at a time, and I gotta tear myself away from this game that I love to play, you know. It kind of blows, but it is what it is. That being said, I'm really looking forward to the 3rd Metro coming out. Have you heard about that one, buddy?
Say again?
I'm really excited about the 3rd Metro coming out.
Oh yeah, that looks good.
Did you hear about that?
Yeah, I saw a video of it. It looks pretty cool.
My game's getting like super laggy, dude. Like,
I know they added like explosive arrow tips and a crossbow, which is like like a legit crossbow, not like the Helsing.
that's pretty cool. What the heck, dude? My game's like so incredibly laggy. What have I done to deserve this? Jesus, man. I got a freaking 1570. I mean, I got a 1070, and this game Minecraft is lagging. RIP. Alright, well, I guess we'll just have to make it work. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know what the problem is here. We'll try to level up some of this here dirt. Maybe I've just wandered too far from home and now my game's like giving up. Oh no, there it is. It's smooth again. Just had to load a little bit, I think.
It's like everything just had to render.
Ah, something happened. I'm too lazy to just draw these blocks, so I'm just blowing them up with TNT.
It's one way to do it.
I don't think it's really working too well, but I'm too lazy to care. I'm blast mining. Which is quite literally the most ineffective way in Minecraft. Just for the record. New recipes unlocked? What the F does that mean? I'm in creative. Alright. Yeah, so that's a game I'm really looking forward to. What about you, buddy? What are you looking forward to playing?
There's that. There's like this monster hunter game we looked at that looked pretty cool.
What's it called?
Something Monster Hunters. I forget what it is. It's like you're It looks like 18. It's like in the 1860s, or 1870s.
That sounds really cool.
It looks interesting. Like it has to do with. It's one of those things where you have to worry about other players as you have to take their points. Like they can steal your shit and you get points for that.
That's odd.
And well, it's not odd, but it's kind of cool in a way because it gives you more difficulty. Because there's certain things you have to do that. Of it, I'm not sure what I mean. But,
Okay.
Like you have to fight this big giant spider.
Oh my god, I hate spiders.
And after you kill it, you have to get its soul or whatever its body to hell or wherever it's taking.
What?
And when you do this, it opens up a gate basically, and everyone can see this, and they have a chance to go over there, kill you, and steal it.
I don't like the sound of that.
I kind of do. I understand it could be horrible because it can be more skilled, I'll say, or get lucky, and it can end up biting you in the ass. But I mean, as long as you know what you're doing, you should be okay. That's
interesting. I've never like I like PvP to an extent, but I don't like PvP VE, if that makes sense. Like, I don't like grinding.
PvP, PvE,
yeah, I don't like grinding really hard in an environment and then just dying, you know? Like Daisy.
It's not like necessarily grinding. It's just you have objectives. Everyone has objectives.
Yeah.
And then you just see where you go from there. And you have to deal with other people. You could do it stealth-like just to make sure that, you know, you do this in and out and you're good. Or you can just go in guns blazing, you know?
Yeah, but I mean, you're saying as soon as you like open the gate, then everybody knows anyway.
Oh yeah, but they could also just go along with their objectives. Maybe that has nothing to do with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but there'll always be those people.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's weird. I like it to be all multiplayer, or strictly like environment story based. Like I love DayZ. But that's because I played it with a big group. You know, I could do games like that with a group of people. Like I just get like so much anxiety when I'm by myself. You know?
Yeah.
You start to love a character and you get all engrossed, and then you get like executed or something, and it's like, you know what I mean? I need more TNT. It's not enough. I'm mining, buddy. My mining. I mean, oh god. Pretty much. I'm just flattening areas with TNT. I mean, I need to get all this junk out of the way before I can build the castle. So, I'll just do it now, I guess. This is the hardest part about building a castle, is just terraforming. In my opinion.
I need to buy it off of their site.
Dark Souls?
No, Escape from Tarkov.
Oh yeah, I want to get that game too, and also, which is kind of like the exact kind of game I said I wouldn't like, but that one looks cool. Also, I want to get Battlefront.
Battlefront 2?
Yeah, I think that.
Dude, I want to play it already.
Yeah, man, I love clones.
So bad. The only thing is that I wouldn't probably play it on my PC, if anything, because depending if I get my Xbox, I'll probably get it for that.
Oh yeah?
And just play it on there, yeah.
Is that what you're gonna get for the big old Christmas?
We'll see, because, you know, I also need a computer chair right now. I'm using a fucking wooden, just a wooden chair, and with a little cushion right now, and I can't sit on this for too long.
No little rollies to roll around either, huh?
Yeah, I've been looking at big and tall stuff too. God, everything's so fucking expensive now.
It really is, and that kind of sucks, man. I apologize for that.
It's not your fault.
Yeah,
you gotta make money.
Yeah, I'm not like the corporate mogul behind Big and Tall who's like, let's jack the price. But
imagine you were.
Yeah,
you were just like trying to give me sympathy.
At least I'm an evil guy. I'm like, yeah, charge him double. He's got like a mustache or something. But
there was another game too that I liked. It was like World War I-ish, but it was an RTS. It was like the Iron Harvest or something.
That sounds pretty interesting.
And what you can do is you actually have like steampunk mechs that look fucking ridiculous, but they look cool.
Oh, that sounds familiar. I think you showed me that.
Yeah, I think I did too. And they were like in the making of it.
Yeah, that sounds really cool.
Okay, I'm going too far because it was not a year ago that I showed you all this shit. I went too far, man. I went down the rabbit hole a little too far.
Yeah.
You know what's okay.
Ugh. Man, I don't know what I'm gonna record after I finish up this Metro game. Metro has been like a staple of my channel, you know?
Well, you can always... I don't know. I don't know what else you would want to do.
I mean, obviously the third one comes out, but until then, I'll have to find, like, it's weird. My YouTube channel revolves around like 1 or 2 main games, you know, that I focus on, and then I got like games that I toss in, you know, once in a while to change it up. I don't know what other game I want to focus on for a while, you know, like we focused on Cry of Fear and Outlast and stuff like that. I don't know what the next big thing is gonna be.
Yeah, you know, could always do Call of Duty games if you really want to do that.
I don't think I'll ever do like a Call of Duty game.
You wouldn't do a Call of Duty like sniper montage?
No, I don't think I would do like a Call of Duty sniper montage. I don't think that's exactly my flow. I'm terrible at those games anyway.
Me too, man.
Let's see. Everything is almost level.
Alright, I think I may be on to something. There it is. It's called Hunt Showdown.
Hunt Showdown?
Yes, that's what it's called.
That sounds weird.
I'll show you gameplay demo of it, and you'll be the boss of it.
I'll have to check it out later. But that sounds pretty cool, man. Oh boy. Gotta start over here.
I just want to see. It's gotta be. Like it's just something.
Get out of the way, sheep. Sheeple. Alright. Brush block. Some normal block here. Oh, come on, 7. Crush block. Monster egg. No, a monster egg.
Why not?
I don't want monsters, dude. Silverfish are... oof. I don't like silverfish. Scare me. Silverfish are scary. Right. How am I gonna do this? I'm just kind of doing an outline at the moment. Seeing where it goes. And then I'll have to like add some battlements. There we go. It's weird the structure that castles take. Especially in Minecraft, it's like just kind of gotta work with what's available, you know?
Yeah.
Like you can have like a really nice detailed one, but like I don't know. You need like a really flat place to do that. I've tried those and they come out, but they always come out looking so like blocky. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because there's just the way they're made. So I like building off like just following the edge of a cliff, and then so it looks like kind of natural. And then I just follow it up with, you know, my own kind of design.
Yeah.
If that makes any kind of sense. I feel like I'm just rambling with like no actual meaning behind anything. What's another topic, buddy?
I don't know. Is there any movies you saw that you enjoyed?
Movies that I enjoy?
Yeah.
Or that I want to go see?
Both.
Yeah, I don't really know of any movies out right now. Do you know any out that you're looking forward to?
And I'm looking forward to the new Star Wars movie, like everybody else.
Oh yeah, I heard. Yeah, that's coming out. That's true. That's gonna be a good movie to watch.
December 15th. There it is.
December 15th.
Yes.
Huh.
And they've already had pre-sales out for those tickets already.
The tickets?
Yeah, they have pre-sale tickets for that movie already.
Huh.
There's the game I'm telling you about. Whenever you get a chance to look at that.
Thank you. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh boy. Bob, 2, 3, 4, 5. My calculations are correct. This should line up exactly. Aha! My calculations were correct, buddy. So I just completed the first outline for my first tower. I'm proud about that.
Nice.
And the bottom leads to a freaking pit of lava, which is kind of a nice little, like, trap, I think. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can have, like, I don't know, people fall into lava or something when they go in this room. They'll get wrecked. So it gets splashed on, right, pig? Kinda like you just did, you dumb idiot. Anyway. What's the last book you read, buddy?
It was a Star Wars book, actually.
Mind telling me about it?
It was a series I still need to finish. It has to do with the Republic Commandos.
Ah, dope. That's pretty cool, man.
So what this one is that it's not like the game Delta Squad. That was my first thoughts, because I was gonna follow Delta Squad. But what this one does, it has bits and pieces. It talks a little bit what Delta Squad does, but what it does, it's for, I think it's Omega Squad. And what it is that Omega Squad is a bunch of Republic Commandos that are misfits, because most of everybody else that had their brothers, now there's like 4 or 5 in a squad of the Commandos, right? And either most of them were killed or whatever the case may be. So what
those like the leftover squad members.
Basically, yes.
Ah, that's interesting.
The only thing they all had in common was they had the same trainer, or same trainer. That's the only thing they had in common. Everything else, you know. And so they have to go on this planet. Get the name of it before the Republic cruise ships decide to drop troops there to talk to a Jedi and his Padawan. They're supposed to meet up and then talk about what they know from there.
Okay. Interesting.
What they found out was that there was this Mandalorian merc who's using that planet for mining of something of valuable that he can use against, you know, he's going to give it to the Trade Federation.
Ah, I see.
And so they go from there. They find out that the Elder Jedi is dead. The Padawans fucking in charge. And what I think is interesting is that there's a love interest in this book, in this series.
There's a love interest?
One of the commandos that falls in love with the Jedi girl.
Oh my god, that's hilarious, dude.
So I'm just like, oh, I wonder how this is going to go, because of course they tell you, as a Jedi, you can't have any romance of any kind.
I mean, classic Anakin.
Yeah, but this is like, this doesn't follow that story at all. Which
but I mean, as an example.
As an example, yes, classic Anakin.
Yeah.
So, but she kind of freaks out because with the clones' helmets, they look like Mandalorian troops, because that's how they.
To an extent, yeah.
So she freaks out, and it's like she has like her freaking lightsaber out and ready to go. She gets tackled to the ground with ease. Because
why aren't they just like, hey, we're with the Republic symbol on the shoulders and stuff, you know?
No, this is what I thought was interesting. These commando troops just were all white. They still had that white armor, like it was
like phase 1.
Yeah, like phase 1, but it was like you've seen it in the game, right? Or how it looks before they actually paint it.
Well, yeah, but what's interesting is Oh, white was only for like the basic of troopers. Like lieutenants and stuff still had.
It was experimental armor, like the Phase 2.
Interesting. Okay.
So it was like they had to give him something, and then even the older troops are like, this doesn't feel good. Like they don't want to feel white because they were in a jungle.
Yeah.
They could stick out like a sore thumb.
Yeah.
So then they didn't have any kind of Republic markings, so of course he had to take it down and disarm and go, look, Republic, we're here to help. You know, how many are you? There's 4 of us.
4?
Yeah. It was, I think there was 4.
Huh.
Yes, there's
So
only 4 of them.
who else was with them?
It was, there's Phi, which is one of the clones. Darman, he's also commando. I forget the other names. Basically, one's a wisecracker, one's very serious. The other one's kind of like I think it's Darman, the one that kind of, he's like the quote-unquote baby of the group, even though they're all the same age and the same person. But he's like the naive guy in the group who falls in love with the Jedi. There's also the shape-shifting animal that freaks me the fuck out.
That's terrifying. What the hell?
It's a Kolaran or whatever the name of it is. Basically, it can shape-shift into almost anything.
That's crazy.
It can look like a human.
That's terrifying. I don't like that.
And it has like the Force sensing powers of a Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
But that's really all they share in common. Is like they can know when something's around.
Like a cat.
Kind of.
Cats have the Force, man.
They're like a cat in a way.
You know, I had to tie it back to cats somehow.
Mhm.
That's pretty cool, man. So, like, what, did they all die or something?
No, I haven't read much into it because they're supposed to attack this. See, what's on the planet is this is where they were making that chemical where it just kills all clones, but for like a normal person, you'll just feel sick for a couple days.
Yeah.
So what their plan was to get rid of it, blow it up, and they're ready to go.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, and so the Mandalorian Merc got wind of it, and at first he thought, okay, the Republic's here, there has to be like thousands of troops. And then, you know, in reality, it's only like 4 commandos and a Jedi.
Yeah.
You know? So, I have to read more into it. I'm like about almost done with the book. But
cool.
pretty interesting.
That sounds pretty good, dude.
Yeah. There's about, including the one I'm reading, 3 or 4 books into the series.
Oh, nice. So it's like a kind of a well-known, almost well-versed.
Kind of. Mm-hmm. And I know I want to eventually read the last one, which is Imperial Commando, which basically talks about, I don't know if it's the same group or a different group after Order 66. So I'm like, ooh, what's gonna happen here? You know?
Yeah. That's pretty cool, man. Sounds like a good book to read. I'm just trying to do some basic castle outlines here for the towers. Not coming out too well. Crap. Okay, that does not look right. Ah, goofball. But yeah, I messed it up somehow. There we go. I think I fixed it. It's okay. I fixed it, buddy. I fixed it. Yeah. Alright. Good enough. Whatever. Alright, so now I'm just working on some towers. Some tower bases. Eh. Oh, my other monitor went black. I hope that didn't stop my recording. Oh god. No,
Dad, I'm sorry.
no, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Alright. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing, by the way. I'm just, bigger for some reason. God, what am I doing? Yeah, I think it looks good. Okay, seal this off. Because why not? What, buddy? You okay?
Yeah, no stuck in something.
Okay. There we go. I know what I'm doing. I'm not an idiot. Mostly. Oh, the last book I actually read today, was The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Ooh.
Really good, I like it. What the fudge? Oh, how did I goof this up? What the hell? Is that what I did wrong? Come on, man. What did I do wrong? I'm too high. What did I do wrong here? What the heck? Okay, this side is messed up. Oh god. Okay, there that has to be it. That has to fix it, right? What the fudge, Nutter? Dude, oh man. This thing is all jacked up. This tower, dude. Okay, I think I'm getting somewhere. This is how I fix it. You gotta put a T. And a T will let you know where the mistake is made. See, the problem is, one side is 4 and one side is 3. That's my problem. So how do I make... Ooh, I can actually make it work. Just gotta extend this side out 1. Yeah, that's it. There we go. Alright, see? Fixed it! I did it, buddy. All by myself. Alright, so... the basic footprint of the castle has been made. As you can see.
Yeah.
Well, you can't see, but I can see. I can see just fine, buddy. As for you, though, you cannot. And that sucks. Why don't you hop on and see what's going on?
Kind of don't want to really play anything right now.
That's fine.
I'm like in a weird mood, man.
You don't love me, I understand. You hate me. You hate me. It's good. I'm just kidding, buddy. Buddy? Buddy? Buddy! Oh god. Alright, so that fixes that. Alright, so I think I'm going to start filling in floor. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna start filling in the floor, I guess. See how this goes here. It's gonna take a, oh god, a New York minute, that's for sure. Okay, I always like to start by putting the petitions in the foundation. So I know to keep the first floor completely 100% level. And I know where to build the walls, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And then I could section off the catacombs or whatever underneath and deal with them at a later date. I tend to just start from like the first floor up and deal with the basement and everything like the very end. Because it's like the absolute afterthought, honestly. And it kind of sucks because if I put more thought into the basements, like a lot of times they'd come out cooler, but I don't know. If I need more basement room, I'll just dig deeper, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, jump up. There we go. Alright. Let's close this off. Perfect. So what's another topic you want to talk about, buddy?
Shit, man, I don't know.
Kinda putting you on the spot, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Apologize for that.
It's all good. I know I gotta pee right now, so you're gonna have to talk with everybody by yourself.
Oh no. He's left me alone to die. That's okay, everybody. I'm used to your company and I love it so. I don't really look much in the camera, do I? It's kind of difficult for me because my OBS and recording software is on my other monitor. And to look at myself, like, I'm looking at myself and I'm watching the game, looking at myself, I'm over here. And it makes sense to see myself. But to actually look at you guys, I gotta look straight into this little tiny black lens at the top of my monitor. And it's like, it makes more sense to look at myself where I can see my reflection than the tiny black dot, which is where I should be looking. But I apologize. Just something I'm not accustomed to yet. Even though I've been doing this for like 2 years. I'm working on it, I swear. This just shows how important it is to have a level ground when building your castle. See how high up this junk is? I'm gonna have to like cover it with a dirt hill or something. Gotta fill all this in and all this down here with a dirt hill or something so it's level when you walk up. Maybe like a nice little incline with some nice stairs, you know, but that's why it's important to always be on level ground when you start your castles. Ugh, and I keep like having load problems, I don't know why. Like my computer should be able to run Minecraft beautifully. But for some reason I keep having these timeouts. Not timeouts, but like lag, basically. And I'm on single player, I'm not even on the server, I'm just recording. CPU usage is like 2.0 if that. So I don't know. I'm not gonna waste precious brain cells thinking about it. It's been a crazy week, dudes. Like, you guys don't even know the half of it. It's been... The last couple days have been a roller coaster of events. Not too much for me personally, but just stuff around me going on and affects me, you know? Yeah, some stuff has definitely affected me, though. Some of it sucks, some of it's like... Damn, you know? Can't really do anything about it. And some of it's like, whatever. Life is strange like that. Life comes at you in all different waves. All different wavelengths. Life comes howling at you. So I'm starting to grid off, you see. I'm just placing these grids. And I end up doing like one section at a time, you know. Because when you're trying to fill in like the complete first floor, it's so tedious to just block after block after block. And maybe a little more time to just do the grid because I'm floating around and spending more airtime. But it's really even to just section off parts and then begin to cement those, and you can like, alright, look, I did this whole section, you know. It's appealing and motivating to be like, alright, like, and I did the whole square, and yeah, at least in my opinion. That's just my humble opinion as a mediocre Minecraft builder. So about this time is when I start filling in. So over here is going to be the main entrance, I figured. I'll have a nice bridge over here, coming across. And have a nice entrance here. And you can go that way, or you can come this way around a nice little walk and go down that way. And you have the stairs leading up, you know, to the side of the castle. And here's like the big old battlement. And then you got like a nice tower over here. Tower over here. And these are going to be some pretty glamorous hallways you'll see. So you can see the ocean. I'm making rid of that tree, but so you can see the river and everything. I like to build my hallways where the moon comes up. Or the moon sets. I like to be... There it is. Looks like it's setting in this direction, so that means moon, sun comes up here. And moon comes up after it. Yeah, so moon will rise. I like to have the moon coming in because I built this castle one time on a server, and I had this nice long hallway with red carpet and all these windows. And at night, I would stand in the hallway and I could see the moonlight coming in, and it was absolutely beautiful. And I wish to replicate that as best as possible. And I like the layout of this castle. It's kind of like a boot shape, an L shape. A lot of times my castles come out really square or round or oval. But it seems like my best castles, like my first Dracula castle, oh, it was amazing. I built it on a server, absolutely fantastic, and it was in this kind of formation. I like it because it gives you a lot of square footage, you know, in the middle for big rooms like libraries and ballrooms and dining rooms, you know. But you get some nice beautiful curves and stuff, you know, in the walls, and it's like winding hallways, and you get plenty of room for big battlements. You know, like sometimes I'd chop out a level just to have a nice square footprint, you know, for like a nice big area. And you can have some nice, I'll probably add like an outcropping tower like right here, you know, that kind of staggers out. Like you guys will see, I got some really cool techniques that I've learned playing Minecraft over the years for castles and all that. But without further hesitation, I'm gonna go ahead and start filling in some of this stuff. And now I'm going to try to make doorways to all these little areas, because I'll be coming to them in the future. I'll make my way back to them. For the catacombs and my little workshop, and at the roof I like to have my workshop, and in the basement I like to have my experiment lab. Well, I guess workshop's not the actual word. I like to have a secret lab in the roof, you know, of the castle, and then I also have like a secret dungeon and lab in the basement, where I would in the Minecraft server, you could get these powers like architect. If you were building like complicated enough structures in survival, they would give you an architect badge, and it would allow you to fly. Like you're still mortal and everything, but allow you to fly. And I gained architect off one of the castles I built. You know, like floating bridges and stuff, and I did it all organically, and they're really impressed. So they gave me that, and then I donated, and I got a donator, which was cool because they gave me some other cool perks. But anyway, so then I built this gigantic, beautiful, masterpiece Dracula castle. I had this little creepy village that I walled off, and I had like a nice little. I had built like hours into this thing, dude. It was like 5-6 levels, you know, multi-rooms, hallways, twists, turns, secret doors. A beautiful study, dude. I had a huge, tall study room with marble and fireplace and like a little secret entrance in the library to get to it. A 2-level library, guys. A gigantic library. I had rooms for all of my most honorable players in the server that I was in, that I became friends with. I gave them all rooms that they could stay in. They all like terraces and stuff that they could stand on and look out. And I'm in a graveyard in the backyard full with buried chests full of bones and rotting flesh and junk that I would occasionally dig up just for cinematical reasons. And I had like a dungeon and a torture cell at the bottom. And I would host dinners, guys. I had a Dracula skin, and I would invite everybody in the server over for dinner, and we would all like dance in the ballroom and stuff. And then like at one time in the night, I'd be like, alright guys, this is the part where I like to play a little game. And you're like, oh, what is it? And I would lock the doors. I would lock all the doors in the castle. There's only 2 doors in and out. There's only 2 doors in and out. And I would lock the 2 doors, and all the windows they were not big enough to get out. So I would lock all the doors, and I had trapdoors and secret passages everywhere. And I would say, alright, this is the game I like to play, you know. And the winner gets a bunch of gold. But it's basically hide and seek, and I had to find them. And if I found them, then they lost. And naturally, some people freaked out and teleported away, but some were actually really cool. And I would fly around the castle and run through all my little secret passageways and doors, running around, finding people and trapping them in my dungeon and stuff. Like, I had traps, and I would lure them in, and I'd pull a switch, and they would fall into like a cell that they couldn't escape from. And, it was a lot of fun, dude. It was really cool. People really enjoyed coming to my parties because they were cool. I had ballroom parties, and it was a lot of fun. And I had dispensers hidden in the walls, and like little hidden tripwires and stuff where you would walk past them, they would release bats, So there's always like creepy ambience around my castle, like outside and inside. It was just constant bats, constant thunder, because I could change the weather as a creator. Cobwebs everywhere. It was awesome, man. It was really cool. I really love that castle. I wish I took a video of it and some pictures. I like a treasure room where it was just blocks of diamond and gold and emerald and a gigantic throne. It was such a beautiful creation, guys. It's by far one of my most favorite creations. Probably the most favorite creation I've ever made in Minecraft. And they kind of all just disappeared. Because the server reset a couple times and they always copy and pasted it, but still, you know, it's gone now. It's offline. It's gone forever. Maybe one of them has it. Maybe if I become a big enough YouTuber, I'll find one of them. They'll return to me my precious castle file. I don't know. I doubt that, but it's just one of those memories that I've been constantly trying to recreate. And I never had the dedication because it took me like 3 weeks to build that thing. Because at first I started all organically. I had like 30 furnaces, constantly mining, buying stone, like cobblestone to smelt, and I was just constantly running furnaces 24/7, making stuff and building and making and building and making and building, and it was quite the adventure, I must say. Definitely worth it though. Definitely had some great memories on that server. It was the Arcadia server. I know now there's probably like a billion different Arcadia servers, but that one was pretty great. Actually, my buddy DeFizlio, I think, got me into that server. Shout out to him. He's on my featured channels page, I believe. We actually went to high school together. He does like cool game reviews and everything, guys. So feel free to check out DeFizlio. He's pretty cool. He's got like one of them nice, smooth voices that it's got like a little bit gravelly to it. It's got some characteristic, but it's really smooth. And I enjoy just listening to his videos, honestly. Like if he did podcasts. Just I enjoy his voice, honestly, and that's not weird. I don't think that's weird at all, but I don't know, he's got a nice voice for YouTube, so good for him. Sometimes I feel like that's something I struggle with, you know, my proper voices for YouTube, and to be having an exciting sound, and I always try to have creating, you know, exciting and fun original content. It's hard, man, to just constantly have to be in that, you know, recording mood. And this is probably something I've gone over before, and it's something I've worked a lot on. If you guys go back and see my earlier videos, dude, I'm like straining so hard, you know, to talk and to be free in front of the camera, because I don't know, I've never done it before, you know. And I've always been a very charismatic kind of person, outgoing, and make a lot of friends. You know, I've always had all kinds of friends in the real world, but when it came to gaming, if I wasn't actively talking with someone, I was usually quiet because I wanted to focus. You know, I was trying and paying attention and learning, and it would just. I realized after I did a couple of videos that, you know, I can't just sit there in eerie silence. Nobody wants to see some dude just, you know, angrily focused on a computer screen saying nothing, but the occasional, you know, yell from raging. It's not engaging. It's not fun to listen to. So. There's something I really struggled with when I first started YouTubing, was just learning to constantly talk. And I don't mean constantly talk like just fill the air with useless words, which sometimes I feel like I do, but actually to have... Oh, you scared the shit out of me, buddy. But always having something to talk about is what I'm on about. How was your bathroom break?
I feel a little better.
I actually thought you had just left because you were gone for so long.
Nah, I was dropping juice.
Nice, buddy. I was just talking about some struggles I've had being a YouTuber. How it goes. Any plans for winter?
How's the progress?
First floor is almost completely laid out, so I'm making progress. I'll probably do the first floor layout and come with some ideas and call it, because this video's edging on an hour.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun thing to render, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah.
So that'll be fun.
It will be.
Almost done with the first floor. First floor, usually what I like to do, you gotta have like a nice, an entry hall. A grand, opulent entry hall with some big, beautiful stairs.
Big, beautiful stairs.
Big, beautiful stairs. And then, like a little coat room.
Yeah. You know what I have to say to all that?
What? Nice, buddy.
That's all I have to say.
I wonder what he's actually saying.
I don't know.
I want to know the source of that sound, dude. I know it's from Ed and Eddie, but I want to know where they got it.
They could have literally just had somebody just come in as some random voice actor or whatever, or even that. Yeah, that's my only thing. Either they did something they've gotten, fucking record, not record, but like a record of all sound effects.
Yeah.
Or maybe they brought in a voice actor just to say some random shit.
I sincerely want to know the origins. I don't start Googling it, buddy, but
I'm not. I see no fucking point.
it would just be really fun to know. Okay, we are walling off first level here. There's already a bunch of mob spawns beneath me in my dear castle already, because the darkness is unfolding upon them. I've been trying to get into Game of Thrones, buddy.
I know a friend of mine was trying to get me into it, but
I really want to watch it. It looks really cool, but I don't have HBO.
you don't need HBO. You can just literally, like what we do to watch movies, you can find it there for TV shows.
Yeah, but then you gotta do it for every episode, and I'm lazy. Like, I'll do it for a 2-hour movie, but I don't know. I guess I might do that now that you mention it. But it looks really cool. I didn't watch it for a long time because I thought it was... I
tried watching it. I saw like 2 episodes, and they're because each episode is like an hour and a half long.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like a
it's
movie.
HBO. Yeah. It's HBO.
That's a good point. HBO stuff is always long.
Like Netflix as well.
Yeah.
And there's like 6 to 8 episodes a season because they're all like an hour and some change.
And some
so
change.
It's not that bad.
That's
it's funny
cool.
because my friends of mine wanted to get me into Game of Thrones. I couldn't, but I fucking binged watched Stranger Things like nothing.
That is interesting, buddy.
I'm saying, I don't know if that's irony or just because.
All right. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have this tower. The bottom half I'm gonna erase for the first floor. So I'll have like this nice grand hall to enter upon with some nice arches. And this would be like a nice like little lookout window. And it'll probably stop about halfway and meet some. It'll probably become like this way, like this. I know you don't know what I'm saying, buddy, but this will probably be where the back of the big beautiful entry hall is. Like that. And then this can be the dining room, I'm thinking. Let's see how that looks. I wish my game would stop lagging, dude. Like, I don't know why I keep having these problems.
I don't know, man.
Maybe stupid Minecraft cache is messed up or something. Like that, and over here it can be like the kitchen and all that good. Nice big beautiful table, fireplace.
Yeah.
And over here, I don't know. But I think it's good for this episode, guys. We kind of got a lot done, to be honest. So thank you so much for sticking with me through this kind of talk show, boring late night kind of thing. If you like this kind of videos, please comment below, because I'm trying to change up my content and see what you guys like, what you don't like. Feel free to share my videos with anybody you might know who liked them. I'd really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to see my new videos coming out every day. And please subscribe. As always, everybody, have fun out there, guys. Bye.